Hi there guys, how's it going? Matt here, welcome back to SimCity 2013 and episode 21. So this is Wells of Statica. Last time we had a few power issues and things like that. Speaking of power issues, ooh, ouch. Okay. Perhaps we need another power plant. It's a bomb, jeez. Have to go over here. Makes people sad, but at the end of the day, we need the power. Right, that seems to be running fine. Right, we're dropping in tax income, which is not very good. But I'm hoping that the amount of money that we're actually making is enough to sustain everything. No, don't sell power to neighbours. And global deliveries on. Yeah, that's a lot of money that is now going out. I think I'm going to have to resort to zoning on the main avenue. Asking for a little bit of trouble, but at the end of the day, do with the money. A little bit of extra tax income is always helpful. Zone along there for me. A bit of room in there. Right, there is some abandonment. Abandoned buildings attract problems, so get rid of those. Where's the rubble? It says there's some rubble somewhere. I'm obviously missing it. I personally cannot see it. Must be hidden behind one of the buildings or something like that, because I can't find it. Oh well. Right, okay, so, how are we therefore doing over here? It's not making much of a difference. You all producing? Yeah, you're all producing. So it's perfectly fine. It's just going to destroy more housing. I want to destroy more housing. Needs must though. So it's costing a bomb at the moment to place all this, and in tax money we're losing out. We can actually increase some of the taxes over here. Not that it's going to make too much difference. Right, this place is burning down. Okay. Right, so we've quelled a little bit of it, but still. Yeah, we've still got a lot of plastic and a lot of bits and bobs kicking around, which is really good actually. These refineries and things are doing a fantastic job. And there's a massive explosion right there because of the hazmat fire. Get rid of it now. Right, $2 million though, 2 million simoleons. That's amazing. This is not going up. Why is it not going up? Making more and more stuff over here. Of course, this was going to be where I was actually going to place my... there we go. The expansion to the electronics HQ. But power was important. And remains important. Certainly that streetcar, that thing definitely has helped us out in sort of allowing us to ease the traffic a little bit. It's still quite bad. I mean, it's still like midnight and it's still quite bad, but it is still better. And we've got some nice buildings around, so... Right, how are we doing over here? Come on. I put a lot of effort into this. I mean, 3 processor factories all running at the same time. Right. You need extra delivery trucks. Yeah, let's go ahead and just chuck on the last delivery truck. As much out as possible. This is just oil and bits and bobs, so it's not too bad. Just a lot of oil there. So we could potentially export the oil still, and it's still okay. It's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. Export so much of this stuff. Yeah, you've got all your delivery trucks, so it's fine. Literally just waiting and hoping that this thing goes above 1.5 million. It's literally all we can do. That needs to go. Yeah, a lot of these industries are falling to hazmat fires. Which is slightly annoying, but... Come on, you can do this. My word. Losing so much in tax money, but then we're just making it straight back again through the sales of the... I might be able to change that again to export, because it's just sat around and it's not doing anything. So yeah, okay, but it's frozen. You know, it just has to happen. We have to get this. Right, I only actually destroy one building if I do that, so that's not as bad. Funnily enough, the amount of tax there just increased, even though I built that. That was really weird. Okay, come on, make this work. We got 3 fully working processing factories over here. I'm struggling to see how on earth that is still... If each one makes 500,000, then surely there's obviously one that's failing somewhere. What are we doing? Oh, words. It's a good view. Just observe the view whilst we're here. Not a bad view either. There's some bad traffic around, but I've seen worse. It was worse when we were over here. I bet it's still quite bad over here though. Oh jeez, and what's actually happening here? People are shunting into this lane because they're trying to go up this way, and that's causing some problems. Yeah. I can't believe that's not actually working. I don't actually understand why I'm making so many processors. What else is happening? Because the trade amount is going up. So I don't understand why that amount isn't going up. Increase global market exports. Send 10 more global market trucks. Wow. Right, we've used up the oil that's there. That's great news. Ah, they're sick. That may be part of the problem. Possibly then. Use another ambulance and another massive explosion. It's that same plot again and again over here. It's ridiculous. It's unbelievably awful. How are you doing? Again, you only taught 362 students. You taught loads. So I can then theoretically take off one of those. Right, we've hit 3 million. That's nice. This is still not budging. I literally do not understand. Because we need it for this. We need it. Consumer Electronics Division is the only way of achieving this. But it looks like the people are ill. So maybe that's actually part of the problem, like there's illness here. What if we go ahead and have a clinic in there? And see if we can't get people in over here. Yeah, build that there for me. There we go. We're spending so much on this, but at the end of the day, good healthcare is important. So, no power. Really? Wow. Okay. Yes, that's the wrong one. Sorry. It's this one. We may as well go for the advanced coal generator. I mean, it's daft not to. Then again, we didn't really do it for those ones over there, so. Right, plenty of power. Right, these guys, upgrades, there we are, okay. Now, we can actually make TVs. Well no we can't. We have to go ahead and build the Consumer Electronics Division. I believe, yeah, this is the one. Where on earth am I going to put this? Too far from the main building. Okay. Perhaps then some of this needs to go. Get rid of those two. And then we will build it in here. There we are, Consumer Electronics Division. Position to build computer storage lot has been approved. But more importantly, we can go into here now and we can actually make televisions. Okay, so take your very useful high-tech processors and put them into TVs. Okay, how big is this? Oh, it's actually quite big, okay. Plop it down over there. Right, I'd like you to shut for the moment. So we need processors, but we also need additional alloy and plastic. So we're already importing the alloy, so we can carry on doing that. Right, so delivery truck garage. Right, what do we want? We want TV assembly line, or you can make computer assembly line. So TVs is what we're after. 100. There we go. We want you and you. There we go. So television assembly line. Anywhere else I can put that? Obviously not. Delivery trucks. There we go. Right, it's not currently operating, but TV storage lot is approved. Now, can we actually build the TV lot on here? So 3. Yes, we can. Computer storage lot, television storage lot. Oh no, there's no room for it. Balls. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! There is a way to save this. That one in there is the freight one. That is not required. So let's go television storage lot. This should fulfill all our needs. Okay, is that TV? Yeah, TV storage lot. Perfect. Right. Now, how much can we export TVs for? 158. Perfect. Right. So we no longer have need for this trade depot because all of the processors are now going to go over to this assembly line. Then again, it depends, like if they actually get used. So let's turn you on. If they don't get used, then we'll export them with this. I think that's quite fair. Right. So if the processors don't get used, we will send them to the trade depot for export. If they do get used, then hopefully they will prioritize this. That's the idea, anyway. Right, now let's just follow things and see what happens here. Right, half the alloy is going around to the processors, that's good. We need stuff to come around to here. Right, they are... Right, there's quite a lot here. So half it's going around to these processors. So technically I could potentially delete one of these processor factories actually. Now that we've reached that goal, it doesn't matter too much. So if I go and bulldoze that entire thing, that should leave a little bit more alloy kicking around for when we actually get things running. Okay, so a whole load of people just lost their jobs over here, but that's okay because they can now go work at the TV place. And we also can fill that in now with some more residential. So, right now, is this actually going to work? Still hiring. There's a lack of workers. Okay. What if I decide... There's a lot of abandonment around here. Right, let's go ahead and de-zone this whole area and replace it with residential. And the same for over here. Let's go ahead, de-zone all of that, and get me some more housing, because we need more workers. They're struggling anyway to get workers, so... Right, no processors, so production has stopped. Okay, we have local deliveries on, but the workers are there. So, next job. Is it prioritizing processors? No, they're being sent over here. So they're still being exported. Right, it's got everything else but processors, so this needs to stop. And if anything, probably go. It's not needed. There we go. Processor being brought here. Excellent. Right. So hopefully these guys won't stop making processors. I'm hoping that the TV thing uses up enough of the materials. I'm a little bit worried that it's not going to, but okay. So we've got TVs. It's actually producing TVs. Now we just need to make sure that it gets exported. Did I add all the delivery trucks? I did. Okay, so no worries there. I'm just going to make sure that these guys don't stop producing. Alright, let's just have a close watch on what's actually happening around here. Alright, there we go. Stuff's arriving. I'm not seeing any TV lorries yet. These are just the processor ones going in and out. There we go, there's a TV lorry, it's over here, it's ready. That should be going to the port. There we go, it's moving to the port. And that should be going off for money. Okay, we're not exporting as much though, which is slightly worrying. We're still exporting the oil, of course. There we go, there comes the money, and bam. Perfect, right. I don't think it's making as much money as we would otherwise like. Tempted to build another one. I'm still a bit worried that we won't have enough processing power though. A little bit worried about that. We are of course still importing alloy to make this happen. But as long as we keep making money, I think I should be quite happy. What's going on over here? You are... got a lot of storage. We could potentially export some plastic then. If we've got a lot of plastic kicking around, maybe what we should do is... Oh no, we haven't got plastic. Oh no, we have. Yeah, plastic is available over here. If we've got too much plastic kicking around, we may want to Yeah, okay, right. I don't know what we want to do with it. Maybe we'll just... so, plastic, we'll do use locally for that one. That one's export, that one's export, that one's import. Okay. So we'll just an extra plastic storage facility, just in case it gets a bit overloaded. There we go. Bam, there's loads of it here. So that should be emptying quite a lot of that. It's actually quite a lot of it. So if there's excess, then we should just export it. Because if there's too much excess, then there's no point. Yeah, there's a lot here already, and there's quite a little bit here as well. So yeah, let's just go ahead and export it if we can. Same thing with the oil. So like if there's excess oil, then we'll just export it. Yeah, there we go. That seems reasonable. Okay, but that's okay. I think this is probably the end, though. Like we've reached the point of TV, so when it comes to going towards the Great Works, we'll have the TVs set up and ready. Everything's ready, so again, that's still not really using too much in the way of processors. So processing plants may actually stop here. It's not using enough of them. So maybe again, I mean the only problem is we don't actually have enough here. We can't actually get processors here. We need the commercial division or the electronics division. So I don't believe that's going to be possible, although that's pretty close. The electronics division could potentially pop up here, because we're doing some serious trading. But I still don't think... Yeah, it's fine. I think we can leave it at that, to be honest. There we go. I think we've sort of reached the point where we don't really need to do much more. The TVs are set up. We've managed to pull it off, and basically it's ready. So that when we start the Great Works, we can start sending them over. So it is ready. What we'd have to do is we'd have to actually select the use locally and then send it over. The problem with that is we're actually doing very bad on our tax income. So this city could eventually go bust, possibly. But as long as it supplies the TVs, then we're going to be okay. But I think we've pretty much... Let's just have a look at what we actually have to do here, because technically we can actually go and start this. We can start sending TVs, we can start sending alloy, which from the other city, but we also need metal, and that is something that we should get. It's smelting still, but you make metal instead of alloy. So you need coal and ore for that, and we have abundance of it in both of these. So potentially we can make one of these into a metal producer, and then the other one perhaps just a gambling city or something like that, and then we can focus on the great work and get that going. But whatever we decide, really. So what are you saying? Yeah, petitioning to build an arcology is perfectly possible, and we could potentially get it to work, but I may start it in another one of these cities. I might actually start it in static mines and get it to work from there. But for now, that's it then. So thanks ever so much for watching. This has been myself, Matt the Tomato, and join me next time when we start the 4th city in this region that is Statica. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more SimCity 2013 with myself, Matt the Tomato. Thanks for watching, guys.